Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great today. This is my voice, okay? And I'm gonna answer your questions that you made on my community post. So let's go. Do you think your mastery of tongues has effectively increased the range of your audience? And do you think it will differ if you spoke a more uncommon language, such as Swedish? I hope I say that right. But yeah, I actually have a screenshot of my channel of last year, and I used to make TF2 content on Spanish, and then I decided to add captions to my videos and talk a little bit of English, and it grew my community a lot, even to the point where I'm making videos talking all on English, I swear. Do you ever find it surprisingly knowing how many people who follow you or watch you are from all over the world? And yes, I actually look at my stats, and there's like 300, 400 people from Greece and India. I swear, you guys are the best. Thank you for watching my content if you are watching me from any of these countries. How attached is TF2 to your heart? If so, would you choose any other game besides TF2? And to put it simple, guys, I'm probably the most boring person you'll ever meet. Mainly because I don't play any other game than TF2, okay? I've been playing this game since I was 13 years old, okay? And it's quite a long journey actually, and I don't know, okay? I don't know how I'm not born yet, but I love this game, and I don't really think I can find any other game where I can find the fun and enjoy that this game gives me. The Teddy Roosevelt. Would you actually believe me if I tell you that I have 7 cats? We have Intrusa, Blanquita, Chimparona, My Name Plus Junior, Romana, Negrita, and Farcas. I think they are super cheap, which is really good because I love smashed potatoes. Yes, I actually speak German, Turkish, and Portuguese. And for my German community, hallo mein Freund. Ich bin der Mango Man. Mango Man, liebe Lederhorse. Was hast du heute gegessen? And for my Turkish community, Selam arkadaşım, naber, napion, ben mango adama, enye mangoyu satıyorum, ben baklava severim. And for my Portuguese community, eu sou o homem da manga, mano. Eu vendo as melhores manga. Oh, James, eu quero uma salada de fruta, no capricho. And the way I learned these 3 languages was by just talking to Turkish, German, and Portuguese people on my Discord server. I even have my private Discord server where I keep all the track of new words, as you can see. And yeah, it's really fun, it's really cool. I'm actually really proud of myself. Favorite spice for your daily meals? It's actually an Indian one, and it's called garam masala. I make this one at home, and it has 7 ingredients if I remember correctly. It has coriander seeds, black pepper seeds, cinnamon sticks, green cardamom, star anise, clove, and 1 leaf of laurel. So you basically put all these spices in a pan in low heat, and once they start to smell fragrant, you put them in a blender. Then you turn them into powder, and then you got your very own self-made garam masala. What the fuck? So, long story short, I got this monkey when I traveled to visit my cousins. They are super far away, okay? And I named him Oogie Boogie, okay? And when we came back home, I decided to bring him to my school. Since I had no friends, I thought that I could make some friends by showing them my plushie, okay? And then one of them said, yo, let's tear him apart. And guess what I did? I broke my only plushie who was my friend back then. And 3 days ago, I finally managed to get one in my hands. After 13 years trying to find one. Turns out, these plushies are limited now. They are from the 1980s, which is why they're so rare. You don't see them on Amazon or eBay. And the way I got them was by making a post on Facebook asking for people if they have this plushie. Somebody offered me Oogie Boogie, the first one, and somebody offered me this one, which is massive, but it looks so cute. I swear, look at the hands, dude. It looks amazing. So at the end of the day, I got the plushie from my childhood bag and a new one, which I'm going to call Papa Boy. This video is partnered with Mango.store, a great website which allows you to trade and sell items instantly for the lowest commissions and for real money. It has multiple options to operate with, as well as an option to dump your items that you don't use or if you're running out of space. Make sure to check it out since they're running a huge giveaway of a Burning Flames team captain. The link will be in the description.
There's a leak in the boat!
Chimparón! Steve! Chimparón! Steve! Chimparón!
Nope. So I don't know if any of you remember, but I used to have an Instagram meme account in 2020, and the name was TF2 Hat Simulator every day. And basically, I used to post a random TF2 hat every single day. And I got like 1,000 followers. And then I used to make stories on Instagram asking people stuff like, how was your day? Are you struggling with something? Do you need help? Stuff like that. Because I like the idea of helping people through my screen, you know, because I'm really shy, I guess, really introvert in real life. So for me, using this platform to help other people, it was amazing. I made quite a few friends over there. And after a while I stopped posting every day, mainly because I got stuff to do, and then I deleted the application because it was a time consumer. I used to spend a lot of my time on this app, which was making me rethink my life, so I deleted the app. And then I created my YouTube channel, trying to do the same, just talking about self-improvement things. For example, on this video, I used to talk about what's the main source of suffering and how to prevent it, with a TF2 gaming background, and those two things didn't match together, which is why I stopped making those videos. And now I just make gameplay content. Sometimes I try to help people as well on my Discord server, or just on the YouTube community posts, like with checkpoints, I think, if that's what you call it. I just leave those posts over there and ask people if they have anything they want to share. I think my best one, or like my favorite one, it was the one I got on this video. I don't think I've ever gave something expensive to one free-to-play, but I have a charity which is made for free-to-plays. So basically, if someone is a free-to-play, they fill this forum, which I open at the end of each month, and so far I got 200 answers, which means each player gets 3 hats, so that results in 600 hats, and I don't know how much that is in keys, but it's probably a lot. Yes, I recently graduated from the Culinary school, and now I work in a restaurant or sometimes as a private chef for my mom, so I can cook her some good stuff. Either with Monkey or Sir Pelo, because believe it or not, he actually plays with the Thompson. He's a huge fan of the Thompson, and when I saw this tweet, I was crazy, like, this dude actually plays with the Thompson. We have something common. And it's the same with Monkey. We both make like clip content clip, like clip. And also because we both speak a different language than the one we're supposed to speak. He speaks Swedish, I speak Spanish, and I would love to learn some Swedish with him, since I'm looking to learn a new language rather than German, Turkish and Portuguese, so why not? It can be fun. And answering to your second question, surprisingly, I haven't felt bored over the past 13 years I have been playing this game. And sometimes, you know, like, I don't know if I should call it like feeling burned, but sometimes I feel like I don't want to play TF2. Sometimes I just wake up and I don't feel like me, you know, I don't feel like I'm good at the game, because I don't really play this game seriously, I just play it for fun. And when that happens, I usually just stop playing TF2, I cook something, I read, I just do stuff in my house. What is wrong with you? Okay, yes, I have one. And it's not what you expect. So basically, I was giving hats to free-to-plays on random servers, and then I came across this player, and I told him to say something motivational to a lot of people, and this is what he said. Okay, if a lot of people are watching you right now, what would you say to them?
Okay, wait.
Bro! I swear, I thought he was gonna say something good, something motivational. And this dude said the N-word. So I got this unusual back then in 2020 for the first time, and I got it for 70 keys. And I was usually on trading servers 24/7 until one day I stopped playing TF2 and I went to CSGO to see how it looks like if it's a good game or not. And I sold all my TF2 unusuals for CSGO skins, and then I keep buying and reselling, but on the Steam market, and I lost like $1,000 just on the Steam market, including my unusual. And now that I'm back to TF2, I wanted to get my unusual back, and there's only 4 of these unusual in existence. So I spent like 2 months trying to find the owner, and once I found it, he refused to sell it to me. I said how much he want, and he wanted 200 keys for it, which is fine, you know, because the price of the unusual back then was cheap, you know, 70 keys, and now it's 200. This was 3 years ago, so the price inflated like everything does. So I was fine paying 200 keys, and so I did, and that's how I got this beautiful unusual back again. And the second Australian that I got, it was actually the Force of Nature. I remember I was on school, and then I checked my Steam offers, and somebody gave me an Australian Force of Nature. I was excited, and I still have it to this day. And Drew, if you're watching this, thank you so much, man. I really love you. I really appreciate it. No, I'm actually bald. I shave my head at the end of each month. So my first ever cosmetic was the Teddy Roosevelt. Okay, I've told this story a few times, but for those who don't know, this cosmetic was the first cosmetic I got in TF2, and the way I got it was by playing on Achievement Idol back then in 2010. You know, I was a kid, and you know these maps where they have bots, right? I used to spend my time killing these bots, and one day I met the first player on that map, which was a very big poop, okay? We became friends, and one day he gave me this cosmetic, and he told me that this was his most precious item because he got it as an item drop, something that I didn't know it existed back then. And you know, I was a kid with 0 cosmetics, and getting this cosmetic for the first time was truly amazing. You know, if you're free to play and you ever receive 3 hats or 1 hat from a stranger, you know how good and beautiful it feels to have one cosmetic that is not Halloween restricted, you know, like an actual cosmetic. And I tried to find this guy on Steam a little while ago, and turns out he doesn't exist on Steam anymore. And you know, it feels kinda sad because there's no way for me to know how he's doing, and that's life, you know. You never know when you'll see someone for the last time. That's why I use this cosmetic as my outro on my videos. It reminds me of him and of the great times we spent together. And for the unusual, believe it or not, it was actually a specialized killstreak bubbling Dapper Topper, okay? This hat cost me 20 keys, and this was in 2015, which explains why it was so cheap. I feel like I broke the matrix, you know, that's like the best way to put it on, because making content on Spanish and then one day to another just making content on English and hitting thousands of views and insanely speed subs, it was amazing, you know. I feel like all of this happened for a reason. My favorite video, it's probably this one.
¿Cómo rebotó? Sácale una foto de eso, por favor.
And my least favorite video is actually this one, because I spent 45 keys on this stupid fish, which later I sold for 35 keys. I literally lost 10 keys. Okay, if you actually follow this formula, I'll guarantee you are going to troll anyone. So basically, you just put a dispenser and a teleport at the bottom of the map on Frontier, and then just wait until somebody enters on your teleport. You know, the main difference between this guy and cheaters, or like the cheater hoster, is that they both have the knowledge and the skills to do such thing. But the difference here is that he's using it for the good. He's using it to improve the game, which is amazing, dude. I really love the work he's doing. And for the other side, I have nothing against cheaters or cheater hosters. I mean, they have the knowledge and the skills to make such things, but they're wasting their time. Like, just imagine if a bot hoster create a bot that actually tells you when somebody in the game is cheating. How cool would that be? I've never tried one before, and that makes me think why I've never tried papayas. So back then in 2020, I didn't have a computer and I used to trade from scrap to unusual, okay? I'm not even joking. For those of you who used to follow me on Instagram, you'll remember me making money until I got my very first own unusual. And the way that I did it was by just looking at stuff like cosmetics on scrap.tf and stn.tf, and I was trying to see if there's any item that costs less than on backpack.tf. Then I buy it and I resell it on backpack.tf for a little bit of profit, like 3 to 5 reps. Actually, a few days ago I saw this thing again, but on stn.tf, and I told the people on my server so they can make a little bit of money, you know? I mean, it's not like a lot of reps, but it's decent, you know, so why not? Yes, all you have to do is just react to the message and pray, and just pray, you know. If you believe on dark magic, just make a spell or something, but just pray. So one of the hardest things that I have to learn when making videos was making voice commentaries. For example, right now I'm talking with you and I'm not reading any script, okay? This is all live commentary, all improvised. And the worst part about it is that I can't tell if my voice sounds different than before. For example, if you play the video again, you'll notice that my voice sounds way deeper at the start. So I have to learn how to keep a stable voice when I'm talking, which is why on some parts of the video I add captions, because I can't say that line again because my voice sounds different on that part. One of the biggest obstacles that I still struggle to this day is making friends, because people on YouTube like my content, which is really appreciated, and sometimes they want to be my friend, which is fine, you know, but when I add them, they want to appear on my next video and they keep spamming me and it's annoying, okay? Like, no offense, I understand that, but like, I'm not looking for that kind of friendship. I'm looking for a friendship that likes me because of who I am, but not for who I am on YouTube, you know? So let's say my income from YouTube was like $100, okay? I keep $10, which I spend on TF2 keys, and then from there on I buy hats, okay? So it's basically from my income from YouTube and some donations that people like to do as well. I've been playing this game for 13 years. Yes, there's actually a motivator behind, which is my old friend, a very big poop. When he gave me his Teddy Roosevelt, it motivated me to still playing this game, you know? So like, for me to give 3 random hats to free-to-plays, it just like, it's the same thing, it's the same energy, so I want to leave that footprint on them. And let's be honest, all of this happened thanks to you guys. So the last thing I can do for the community is give them back all the support you guys gave me. I think the objectors, and you all know exactly why. I mean, like, imagine if TF2 would add GIFs to objectors. That would be catastrophic. And if you made it to this part, thank you so much for watching. I really hope we can stay together until 100k, so leave a like and don't forget to subscribe so I can see you in the next one. Adios!
Looking for?
Heavy like a Brinks truck, looking like I'm